Before Stacy was married to Jim, Stacy was married to Tracy. Tracy is a man. That is what Tracy used to look like. Stacy and Tracy were married for a long time, and they had a number of kids. Everything was going along fine until Tracy cheated on Stacy with Stacy's younger sister, Sheila. Oopsie. As if that wasn't bad enough, the problem is that Tracy was in his late 20s, early 30s. Sheila was a minor. By the way, this is a current photo of Sheila. This is not a photo of Sheila as a minor. Sheila was 14 years old. My inside sources tell me it's possible she was 15, but they believe she was 14 years old. Now, what did Scientology do when they found out that one of their leading upstanding members of the community had cheated on his wife with an underage child, his wife's sister? Did they involve the authorities? Did they expel Tracy from Scientology? No. Sheila, the 14-year-old, happened to also be at the time a staff member of the Church of Scientology of Austin. So all they did was send her to Clearwater, Florida for training. Yes, instead of involving the authorities in a crime that had occurred against a Scientologist child, they transported that unaccompanied minor across state lines to Florida. I think that's called child trafficking. And she stayed in Florida and did her training, where she conveniently finished her training at the age of 17, which is the age of consent in Texas, and was sent back to Austin, where she then married Tracy. And then they had several kids of their own. Very convenient that once they're married, you know, they can't really prosecute a crime there.
Can I ask you a question?
Maybe. Because it's a child trafficking cult?
I know, I was one of the people that was trafficked.
Okay, well,
You're a lot more upset about it than I am.
Okay,
Where are you?
well, I mean, I have the support of a lot of other survivors, so that's why I'm here. Because when they were kids, they didn't have somebody out here doing this.
Yourself?
Do I have to recognize that child trafficking is bad?
No, but I'll tell you something. It's much more cathartic and healing and appreciated to continue going about your life and creating a beautiful. So, for example, I'm having a shit day. I have a cold and a headache. I've been disinfecting my hands. So you're okay. I'm on antibiotics. But even a little thing like smiling or a pleasant interaction.
I've tried that. I've had those. And then they call the police. And, and I know about what these people do.
Here specifically, I just mean in general, from a person to person.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Well, it's also, I'm not there to help any of these people in there. I'm here to keep the kids from going in there.
But I'm dropping off books. And all the screaming does, quite frankly, is it makes my heart just, it doesn't help me.
I'm sorry that that's the effect that it has on you.
So if you want to be helpful, have a calm conversation and do it on a one-on-one.
I think that there's multiple ways to skin this cat, and I do appreciate your feedback, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. There's lots of people that are having conversations. Somebody out back is having conversations. And you know what happens? Fuck all, no matter what. They don't listen. They don't give a shit. So I'm here to make a scene so that nobody else wants to come in here and be trafficked by these people. Like my friends were. Appreciate you. Oh, not you again. Oh my God, you shouldn't yell at the F-Scientos. Put your TRs in. Put your TRs in. Put your TRs in. Put your TRs in. Put your TRs in, you child trafficker. Shame. 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 Oh, you want to play this game? Shame. Shame. You're going to yell back at me every time? Shame. You're going to out-yell me? Shame. Shame! 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 Check out SPTV Foundation and disconnect from this cult. try to yell at me. Now she's gonna try to out yell shame. It's selfless. Oh, I have no idea what she said. I was yelling too loud. That's the bitch that came and sat next to me, delivering those books, admitting that she was involved in a cult member. Remember the mask bitch that sat down and told me how to protest? And then she told me that I was a religious bigot. Well, I'm not protesting a religion. I'm protesting a cult. But you know what's interesting? That's the language used in the TRO application. Flunk, start again. Could you imagine an F scientist trying to out yell me? Woo! I needed that. She tried. I just realized who that is. That's the 14-year-old. That's Sheila. Oh.
Child trafficker. Yeah, that's right. You get an elevated response for trafficking children. You're a child trafficker. Child trafficker is what you are. You are a child trafficker. You are a disgusting functionary for a child trafficking ring. It's what you do, and it's what you are. To your eternal shame, you will always be known if you stay as a child trafficker. Yeah, that's right. Sunshine and rainbows for the child trafficking cult. Stay in your delusion. Happiness is not a goal. It's a fleeting emotion that should be mixed with other emotions, not just happiness. Yeah, just positivity. You know, there's something called toxic positivity. You understand that there are narcissists who freaking propose what you're saying to always be positive. It's a disgusting psychological trap used by cults. You are under cult mind control, and obviously so. Yes. Who? Yes. No.